Returning to the Coinceras channel brings us joy. I hope you river folks are having a great day or night, whatever it may be. So, this year's trajectory will be shifted by one big event that is about to happen. Every one of us has probably overheard Satan declare, "Oh, everything will change this year at some point." I can feel things shifting, though, since things are happening. In any event, that is incorrect. Everyone is hoping it will reduce the price, but so yet, that hasn't happened. Consequently, if these changes and adjustments are taken into consideration, they think, I don't see that because the price of XRP is not moving. I don't mean that we're talking about next steps for prices, so please don't take it the wrong way. In this article, we will go over the steps that may be taken to increase adoption and utilization. Ultimately, this leads to changes in the pricing. It doesn't mean a whit to you. You should focus just on this if you wish to accumulate wealth in the coming years, in my opinion. So, is it certain that we shall be impoverished for a very long time despite the fact that competition in the altcoin market is heating up? I'm still convinced that XRP will have a breakout year. In my opinion, the next several months will see absolutely amazing price action for XRP. However, much of the wealth will be created in the true tech stack. The value and volume of the tokens that power these networks rise in proportion to their usage. And then, since everything is going to shift this year, let's talk about the future. This is a massive shout out to the smoking dog on X regarding the current crypto acceptance as a necessity for institutions to stay relevant. Nothing on this Ripple page will let you down, including the so-called improvements on the XRP ledger regarding the effective management of digital identities. Furthermore, the president of the world is equivalent to Micah. This is where it is. True story, Adrian Trussoni, SVPO of Ripple, penned this. Also, he was the chief executive officer of Medico at one point. Okay, check this out. The financial sector is undergoing a dramatic shift as a result of the rise of cryptocurrency and the participation of banks. During the next 3 years, 80% of the world's leading financial executives are predicted to adopt crypto. Instead of a crypto champion making an entrance, the industry is gearing up for a massive shift in emphasis from traditional banks. Price action of 4.6 billion changed hands on the first day of trading, according to the introduction of the Bitcoin ETF. There will soon be a golden age for cryptocurrency in the financial sector. Blockchain and digital assets are becoming increasingly popular, and financial institutions are beginning to recognize the advantages of this technology, which include safer, faster, cheaper, and more transparent value transactions. Despite the abundance of negative actors and industry cliches, the cryptocurrency market is approaching its golden age, and innovative enterprises that prioritize practical applications are using blockchain technology to produce new goods and services. Something will become clear as we continue up the page, and it all begins here. This is why long-standing banks are jumping on the cryptocurrency bandwagon, teaming up with digital asset firms and blockchain service providers to improve their services and infrastructure. Payments, one of crypto's initial uses, usher in a new era of cryptocurrency's potential. Clear use cases exist, and the benefits are being delivered instantly, in terms of speed, transparency, efficiency, and cost savings. For instance, Heritage is enabling consumers energy-efficient, fast, and secure online identity management with the use of the XRP ledger. Banks like HSBC and BNP Paribas have started using specialized custody technologies to meet the security standards of their clients. Because of this, they are able to stake digital assets, gain more online exposure to digital assets, and digitalize traditional investment assets like stocks. Regulators are pivotal in determining our industry's trajectory going forward. They are capable of automating financial processes including lending agreements and derivatives. Our earlier remarks regarding the XRP community should be remembered. We're here for derivatives because that's $4 trillion. Promoting transparency and streamlining operations while expanding accessibility to banking services. Additionally, make sure to read the section that follows this one. Numerous large banks and other financial organizations are currently experimenting with solutions that integrate crypto and traditional banking through the use of smart contracts and digital ledger technology. MiCA is the topic of this article because of the spotlight it has received for its significant role in EU marketplace regulation of crypto assets. In addition to providing operational clarity that will encourage crypto innovation in the area and, eventually, serve as an example for other frameworks globally by laying down specific laws suitable to the sector, MiCA also provides legal certainty for all participants wishing to operate in the EU. This is the benchmark for excellence on a global basis. It is not surprising that numerous crypto providers and financial institutions have already moved their operations to Europe to take advantage of this clarity, given that banks are resonating with the regulatory approach. Reason being, the rules will be finalized this year. The cryptocurrency business has abandoned its Wild West image and is nearly reaching Europe as it demonstrates to banks and other institutions how its solutions can streamline payments, digitalize financial processes and instruments, and provide better services to consumers. Adopting the game-changing capabilities of blockchain and digital assets is crucial for staying abreast of the constantly evolving financial scene. That assertion is very daring. The focus this year has mainly been on MiCA, which will indeed go online in December 2024, at the year's end. In due course, you will receive updates regarding this issue. On June, we have the next big one. Despite the impending arrival of MiCA, December will occupy the most of our focus thereafter. This is going to radically change the regulatory landscape. In addition, I think this will be the impetus for regulatory initiatives in every country. The US and UK are now engaged in legislative discussions about stablecoins. The vast majority of people have no idea that the SEC is destroying the Bitcoin market and that Gary Gensler is going on a killing spree. Nevertheless, there has been significant advancement in the field of regulation. All of this leads to utility projects in the end. The United States needs to tighten up, even according to the ISO. The game being played here is chess, not checkers, as is widely understood by everyone. Here it is, at last. Among the many illustrious organizations that make up the Wall Street Blockchain Alliance are brokerage houses, financial institutions, law firms, and technology startups. Despite many people saying that cryptocurrency won't be successful in the United States, legitimate businesses involved in crypto assets have continued to grow, particularly in other global markets. However, when it comes to foreign regulators, the United States SEC has been the most combative. Whatever the situation may be, we are also discussing Operation Choke Point 2.0 down here. Hong Kong began issuing licenses for regulated cryptocurrency exchanges to trade in several cryptocurrencies in the summer of 2023. This action effectively undid prior regulations that had been put in place to discourage crypto asset trading, such as heavy capital gain taxes on unrealized earnings from crypto assets. Apparently, Hong Kong is planning to become the cryptocurrency capital of the world. Moreover, this is happening in Japan. Additionally, you mentioned that full deployment will occur in 2024, and we do have MiCA. The UK's Financial Services and Markets Act of 2003 is also mentioned. It is very remarkable. On top of that, the UK enacted a slew of important regulations regarding trade financing in 2023. In addition, we have mica substitutes that are set to be installed in 2024. The Federal Reserve is preparing to use Operation Choke Point 2.0 to intensify the platform crypto firms' fight for liquidity, which you might not be aware of. The government's strategy of isolating retail from cryptocurrency already includes this. To be sure, the new policy from the Federal Reserve could speed up the process of turning fiat money into cryptocurrency. However, if Operation Choke Point 2.0 mandates that banks use the program for their deep platform crypto business operations, then it could easily backfire. Money may eventually run out in the decentralized blockchain sector. Banks may have to follow new rules if they want to participate in the Fed's current program. It would appear that the crypto realm is also experiencing constant evolution, with Operation Choke Point 2.0 being only one example. Financial institutions are reclaiming control. They are, in effect, pressuring crypto, as we have stated before. There is a set formula with regulations that everything must adhere to. I mean, it's just to aid the market's genuine rivals as well. If I were to back this now, would I? This is great, in my opinion, but these are the steps that have previously been taken. They have already settled on this course of action. Mica has the power to change everything. Now that everything has been connected, it's time to set everything into motion. Next, what are the most important things? This is where it is. Consequently, February 16th, international asset managers are interested in XRP. Everything else is secondary to compliance and regulation. Important support for XRP as mica prices fall. Jupiter Asset Management had to terminate their investment in 21 Ripple XRP ETP shares due to a dispute on conformity. The cancellation is a result of the different crypto legislation in Europe that are scheduled to be implemented towards the end of 2024. There, the cryptocurrency market as a whole, including Ripple and XRP, is undergoing rapid change. A lot of this industry will go out of business once the regulations are in place, and that is the most crucial thing I keep saying. Only those who keep doing what's asked will survive. From the very beginning, what in a recent interview with Bloomberg I showed you the video, Brad Garlinghouse demanded further explanation regarding cryptocurrency regulation on February 20th. Why? Reason being, Ripple has been really clever when it comes to compliance. Would you like me to propose this perspective? After investing $200 million, they had finally prevailed over the SEC. There is a chance window of 2 years for XRP. Although the issue was eventually dropped, it is worth mentioning that Ripple had also tried to meet with the SEC to get some direction. Their top goals have always been being transparent and cooperating with regulators. For a long time, they tried to work with the SEC, so it's not like they're trying to evade authorities or anything. Having said that, I do think Ripple will be cleared, among other companies. The news is also fantastic for XRP. This is encouraging news for XRP's future demand, since it suggests that Ripple will continue to be an industry leader in XRP ledger technology and that big banks will continue to act as go-betweens for customers who need access to funds quickly. The next run will be extremely profitable, as I stated in this post from the middle of December. That being said, if you recall nothing else from this video, keep in mind that utility tokens, on the other hand, will blossom as an investment vehicle once regulations are in place, and the next decade will witness the emergence of even more affluent individuals. The scope of this technology will outstrip that of the internet. For those who aren't ready for the long and short term, the market might easily reach 5 to 7 trillion, thanks to speculation, which drove its worth up to 3 trillion. Those values can probably be multiplied by 5 to 10 in this run over the next 10 to 15 years. There are a lot of good things happening right now. They all do what the other 99% do: keep their brains active, do research, and continue their education. Meanwhile, see if you can keep up with the latest celebrity news using that. If you're young and mindlessly browsing through Instagram to see what your pals are doing, it's hard not to get absorbed in what you're doing, and I don't mean that as a criticism on the elderly. Indeed, the majority of individuals are currently utterly preoccupied. We are wasting time. Wow, that's really absurd. It is imperative that you arm yourself with knowledge, since this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. My life is still in its infancy. For the rest of my life, I do not see any other major breakthrough that can compare to the scale of this one. AI. You ought to view it in this light. Everyone is praising AI as a revolutionary technology. Yeah, it's really large. It's a major step forward in that regard. Do you think its true scalable AI cannot be realized without blockchain technology? To all of you out there in space, that is why I say it. In terms of opportunities, it is massive. Someone needs to be able to see through your idiocy. Think about what will happen when regulations fully streamline the adoption and use of crypto, and pay attention to the long-running initiatives that have been there for a while and are responsible for some of the biggest revolutions. For example, Ripple and other established cryptos have been trying to be transparent and work with authorities for almost 10 years. Ponder their fate in 511 years. This offers a substantial opportunity. Use your logic, and understand where we are. Now that we've covered that, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more free stuff. I also have free profiles on Discord, Engine, and Twitter that you can follow. If you're interested in checking out NordVPN, you can find their link in the description and the comments section below. They currently have a massive discount going on, too, along with a ton of other wonderful deals. You can save 100 to 300 right now if you follow my link to an affiliate bargain. On the 2-year plan, you can choose between the regular, plus, or ultimate bundle. All the main characteristics are displayed here. This is a 3-month deal. Even though clicking on my link does make me a commission, I thought you would be interested in the current sale going on, where they are offering discounts ranging from 64% to 72% off. That is the end of the video. Please subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Depart, muchas gracias.